What is up, my crypto legends? Wow, what market volatility we're having. Absolutely crazy. What a massive drop we had. We got that bounce finally from that range, went to that $20,000 range and had that big, massive, fat drop, guys. Absolutely crazy. We're going to analyze the situation right now to see, what is going on. Are we going to go much lower here on the Bitcoin price and of course the rest of the markets, as S&P 500 and the rest of the markets are not getting that much of an effect? Okay, I like the traditional markets. If we take a look at the S&P 500, it's still inside of that bounce. It's still not having much volatility, but crypto market is going absolutely insane. I even had the DXY dropping a little bit here at this support range that we mentioned in today's live stream. Obviously there's two options here. We either get a big fat bounce, which will be very bad for Bitcoin in the next coming days. If we start breaking this low, then we can potentially think about a local bottom on Bitcoin, because this is a very, very strong level on the DXY. We'll be breaking some uptrend structure here on the DXY, and we could see a larger correction in the coming weeks. But wow, what a major drop. I'm going to tell you one thing. Lows have been tested from June, and we got a massive wick all the way down to $16,800. What is happening right now? This is basically a potential swing failure pattern. My best trade scenario here would be, of course, like I say always, hopefully we're going to get another drop here, okay? Because we've had a massive recovery. The volume is pretty insane down here. If we were to get that drop back down to about 17.5K, I will potentially be interested in a potential long and having stop loss below the wick here. Whoever traded this long position, all the way up to $20,000, you finally made some pretty decent gains on this. This was the scenario that we were talking about in today's live stream. You're looking for that slightly lower low and that big fat bounce. It finally happened. It would have been nice to see a little bit of sideways action, but it basically was the scenario that we talked about in today's stream, right? Where we were talking for that, potential low, kind of another low created here, and then finally get that movement up to that 20,000, 20,100. It went even all the way up to 20,600 almost, which is absolutely crazy. And, I did take this trade, closed most of the position here at this level, protect the position. I did say to the community that I did take that long. On the Telegram group, and exiting most of the position, when we were hitting that $20,500 range, saying to the community, and exiting most of the position here once I had that move up. But it was pretty crazy. Of course, that $20,000 range, it was a little bit, you need to jump in here into the short. I don't like these fast trades, because basically I like the consolidation trades basically, and there was no consolidation. This was just a massive kind of short squeeze scenario, and then a massive big drop. We did see that on the FTT token as well, where it had a massive bounce. Okay, if we take a look at the lower time frames, we were going at $14, and then it had a massive bounce to 19, and then a huge drop, guys. Whoever shorted here, of course, this was a kind of a lottery ticket, right? Shorting at that range. I'm pretty sure that some people jumped into a short, but we just had a massive pump and then a massive big fall. We suddenly saw CZ from Binance, saying that, I don't know, absolutely crazy, highly manipulated market. Very interesting to see, but it was very entertaining. I just managed to get into that long, took profits. Most of the profits, had 20% here at break even, and it got instantly stopped out just after an hour. We were talking about this in the Telegram group. So, guys, smash up the like button on your way in. Okay, we got over 500 people watching the live stream at this moment, and now you might think, what is going on? Is the price of Bitcoin going to go to much lower levels? The volume is pretty interesting. This is something I need to point out. I mean, it's still very small volume. If you zoom in, it's pretty high volume on the lower time frames, on the 4 hourly, on the 1 hourly, you got big, massive volume spikes here compared to for the last few weeks. But overall, there is a potential of a swing failure. I mean, it's a little bit of a risky one. I would only be interested in longing. Of course, shorting here at the lows, it's not an option for me. If anything, I didn't manage to catch this short, but we were talking about this short scenario at the 20,100 range. But, we had massive short squeeze, massive volatility, massive hype just there in that candlestick going from 19,300 to 20,500, very, very fast in less than 1 hour. I did see some people actually shorting this. People in the community said, hey, I jumped into that short. So absolutely phenomenal. I only just catch this long position from range to range. Huge, massive drop right now. Like I said, the lows are being tested. We've actually closed a 1 hourly. We've actually we're still on the 4 hourly candle, but the 1 hourly candle is closed above the lows created here in June. So still, it's going to be a risky long. If I am going to long this, I am going to wait for the best price entry possible. We're going to go to the lower time frames. Big volume. Yeah, this is just likely to come down. Likely to come down from this range, right? We've got a lot of volume here as a barrier. As you can see, all of this cluster of volume is from here. So we're just basically at that range. And this is one of our favorite kind of strategies, right? Where we do have a lot of volume from a drop and then another second drop from that consolidation with high volume. And we retrace up with very low volume, meaning that you are likely to get that corrective move from this point. At least to that 618 range, or potentially to test the low. Of course, I would try to get in at the highest point possible, try and protect position as soon as possible. But yeah, we are likely to get that leg down from here. Let's take a look at the comment section. Right. Sandra, how are you doing? Dava, thanks for joining the live stream. I got Dava. I got Pac-Man. Thanks for joining, guys. Let's take a look at the comment section. I said, saludos, greetings, Mr. Andy. I already lost $700 with will go down or up. What do you think, El Futbolero? Wow. I mean, yeah, this is, if you're using high leverage in this market, it's absolutely crazy. Look at this. The only trade I took was this run right here. Showing the community, of course, just when I finished the live stream, was looking for that low to be taken and get that bounce, and then jumped into that long. But yeah, absolutely crazy. 14k incoming, says Killian. Maybe yes. Buying, says Sandra. Bitcoin bull, let's go. Let's dump. Yes, let's go. Dutch BTC fan. 2 streams in 1 day. You got that damn right. 2 streams in 1 day. I mean, I had to do a stream because I was out from home, but the market was just massively capitulating here down to the June lows and slightly below. But I like this, these lows weren't being tested, and this is something that's always, in the back of your mind. It's in the back of your mind. You got these lows from June. They haven't been tested. We didn't go down to 17.6. We have done today. It's tested, right? It's fine. I really like this low being tested already, for a potential bounce or recovery. Now, this is really, really risky. We know how the market conditions, how it is. If the S&P 500 is dumping, Nasdaq is pumping at the moment as well. So yeah, what can I say? FTX token got absolutely destroyed. It's basically a Luna 2.0 affecting the entire crypto space. DXY is going to be very interesting because it is at a support level, and the possibility of a bounce here is just likely. We talked about this in today's stream. When we were trading at this range, we are likely to claim these lows. Lows have been claimed. So are we ready for the bounce, just like we did here? Lows were claimed, massive bounce. Lows have been claimed again from this point. Are we ready for that bounce? And I think, most of us are going to understand that the DXY is still bullish. The DXY is still going to continue up, right, in the next coming weeks and months. So, this is a potential bounce level on the DXY. And if DXY does get that big fat bounce, I think 14K, 12K Bitcoin is imminent, basically. Bitcoin dropping while the DXY is dropping, this is not good news. This is not good. This is something that there's something going wrong with crypto, inside of crypto, because you got the stock market pumping, the last few days. It hasn't had a major drop, as you can see here on the S&P 500. It's had a pretty nice run up the last few days. You got the DXY dropping, so Bitcoin should be getting a pump. Well, no, we got the, massive bad news, in between the, two of the largest, the largest and the second, third largest, which is FTX, having that battle on Twitter. And, it's just had we've had a small fear capitulation phase right now. But, if we do get that bounce on the DXY, this is not going to be good. DXY dropping this range will be good for Bitcoin. If we do start dropping heavily below the lows here, the last higher low range, this is what we want to see, right? Because we do have, massive higher low structures, as you can see here. There's no higher low here created till here, right? This is not a higher low. Basically, we're still, creating higher highs. Just a higher low right there, higher low right here, higher low. This is the range now where the DXY is just holding by a thread. It either gets a big fat bounce from this level to continue creating higher lows, or it either breaks this low at this moment at the 109 level, 109, 110, where we at right now. If we have a solid breakdown, this could be the start of a major downtrend on the DXY. I think maybe just a volatility and a big fat bounce, and this is not going to be good for Bitcoin. I would like to wake up tomorrow morning with a big massive drop on the DXY, and this is going to potentially change the game if we start going to 107, 106, because we haven't seen such a significant drop on the DXY. I'm going to say for years. I'm looking at 2021 here. But, these drops over here have only been corrections and still constant higher lows. If we've been creating consistent higher lows. If this low is broken here in the next coming days, that is going to be a potential shift on Bitcoin. And this is what we are going to talk about in the next coming days. Personally, I think we're going to bounce. Personally, I think we're going to get a bounce from this level. But if it does break, then this is going to be looking pretty good. We might be creating another lower high and still continuation to the downside. We're going to see this in the next coming days, guys. So what happens, says Chamod? Now it's time to pump. Hey, I am looking for a long position, not going to lie. I want the best entry possible. I'm not sure if the market's going to give me that entry, but as a conservative and, good risk management trader, I will be waiting for that, 618 for me is fine because the swing failure is created, right? The lows have been tested. And once you test the low and you don't break through it straight away, it gives you a possibility that it's getting massively absorbed by the whales, guys. There's massive absorption here happening right now at this moment. Because a support level, guys, you know the deal. When it's broken, it needs to capitulate. It needs to have a massive fall. Why isn't that fall happening right now? Something is telling me that, whales are absorbing, all of this drop, all of this panic drop that we've had. And, I think this could be a massive, epic swing long position. I want to try and get into the best price entry, of course. There is another strategy where you would add you would get in with 0.25%, then another quarter, right? If I am risking 1 or 2% on my capital. But I'm going to wait patiently. Of course, if we do get that big massive bounce in the, in between today, tomorrow, Yeah, and then it is what it is. You might be entering a trade here, a very, very small trade, because I want to get into the best entry possible. I think another leg down is very, very possible here. Like I said, taking a look at the 15-minute chart, zooming in here a little bit, or even the 5-minute chart. We've got a pretty nice massive recovery. Ideal scenario for me would be coming down again to try and retest the lows, and that is going to be the interesting level for me for along with a stop loss below here, the 16.8k level, for that major bounce. Yeah, this is something to be concerned about. When you're at we know about this capitulation. I can go back on the chart and show you, right? We had this scenario back in, look at this. I mean, this is the perfect example I could give you right now of what I am trying to explain to you. You get the lows here from the summer of 2021, just, slightly beneath $30,000. Got a huge, massive bounce from that major support level. What happened? We tried to break through it, and we had a massive, recovery. Hey, we had a pretty nice bounce here. You like it or not, it's a couple of thousand pump from 28.5 all the way to almost 32. It's a few $1,000 pump, telling me that we had that consolidation and then leg up. When you break a zone like this, when you break such a large, significant support level that's been for several months or a couple of years here, as you can see, 2021 and 2022, you want to absolutely destroy that support level. You want to have a massive, massive drop. And, this is going to be known in the next coming hours. It's going to be known in the next coming hours. You knew after a few hours that you had a recovery bounce here, even though that, there are some gains to be made here on this swing failure, swing failure here back in May of this year. So if you break that support level, you want to go straight through it. You want to break it. You want to go and have a massive 10, 20, 30% drop. This is not happening at this moment, okay? It's still soon. This has just happened. That's why I'm telling you that possibility of a pretty nice bounce is very, very possible. Because when you are touching such a significant level, which is, the 17, 18k range, right, that has been holding for several months right now, since June, July, August, September, October, you name it, and we are testing it right now. This drop after such amount of, been so long here in the next, for over 5 months, basically. When you're breaking through this level, you want to break through it. You want to go to 14, 12k in a matter of 24 hours. If this doesn't happen in the next coming hours, like I said, that swing failure pattern is very real. It's very, very real. Something is telling me that the absorption here from this range is just is massive. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously up to you. You can there's better risk to reward here on a potential long than trying to short here and speculate that we are going to go down to 12k levels, in the next coming days. Can it happen? Absolutely. But like I explained here on this chart, going to the weekly, guys, and make sure to pay attention on this, because this is we're at a crucial level at this moment. If we take a look at VPBR range, like I said, if we lose successfully this level, right, we're basically at the all-time high still. We haven't broken through yet. We haven't broken through. This could be a massive, massive big bearish trap. We need to see the possibilities, at least in the short term. You know the deal. Look, when we create these slightly lower lows right there, we need to be extremely cautious with this situation, because that, shorting here for me is not an intelligent move. Of course, if you catch that short and you have a capitulation down to 12k, yeah, I mean, it can make some huge gains. It's just not for me, it's not the level to short. Of course not. We're at a big support range. But if we do capitulate in the next coming days, look, where is the largest volume traded? It's basically in the last bear market. Look at this large trading range that we created in the bear market, 2018, 2019, 2020. This is a few years of accumulation, basically, a lot of trading, a lot of volume. And you can see it on the VPVR, the biggest, mountain on the VPVR, is at $12,000. You could get that massive drop. I think this is going to be an insane buying opportunity if we were to have that capitulation, because I think it might just consolidate and then we're going to have that massive recovery on Bitcoin by next year. Something very similar to this capitulation that we had in November of 2018. We're probably at the verge of something like that. If that does happen, it's not time to panic. It's time to get extremely excited. I will be buying Bitcoin at 12k, and I know a lot of people will too also. So anyway, let's go through the comment section. Wyckoff spring accumulation double bottom on the weekly. Yes, sir. I mean, this is also, is this the spring point? I know. This is pure speculation. Are we creating a spring point on a Wyckoff accumulation schematic? Potentially, yes. I mean, this is the thing. If anything, I'm looking for long still at the range. I longed level to level from that 19.3 to 20,500. Luckily, I was already going to take profits at 20,000, but it just shoot up there. So I did manage to take a bit more profits than expected. And this was mentioned exactly when we were trading at 20,500 at the Telegram group. And what if this is that famous spring point, right, from the Wyckoff accumulation, where the lows are being tested, right? We got this spring point test right there. I would definitely buy this. I would definitely buy this. This does look like a potential massive bounce range. We got one selling climax. Second test basically was in September, October, as you can see here. And now we're having that spring point momentum. This would be an epic long. This all depending on how much you're willing to risk. But it's definitely a level that I would risk. I'm going to plan to enter a small position, right? Small percentage of my capital. And, this could easily be that spring point here. And in the next coming weeks, we're probably facing $25,000 and potentially even breaking them. And then 30,000. And then we might get another massive drop entering into, massive confirmed recession in 2023. Losing again these lows properly, I don't know. A little bit of speculation here on the charts. But, hey, this can easily be that Wyckoff accumulation schematic. I know the fear, and this only happens when there's massive fear, guys. This only happens when there's massive fear. The same as distribution. It only happens when there's massive hype. And, this could be potentially a spring point on an accumulation schematic here. And, yeah, we might be pumping in the next, couple of months. What can I say? It is a possibility. Remember, back here, I sold 25% of my crypto right over here. Exactly at this peak here before the drop. I wish I would have sold more. But anyway, it was a smart move. At least I sold something. I know a lot of people did not sell anything. So yeah, of course, we had that distribution. This is the massive hype. This is crypto the future. This is crypto this, that, You had all your friends and people talking about crypto. How can this be a distribution? You're absolutely crazy. Crypto is going to, Bitcoin's going to go to 100K. We had most of the people being extremely bullish at this range. Of course, mostly bearish at this level also. This is exactly what happened also. We had that spring point. Exactly the same scenario. Well, not the same, because we don't really know if it's the same scenario. But we had something very similar here in the summer of 2021, right? Massive fear. I remember this like if it was yesterday. Huge fear. And yeah, we actually got that spring point just slightly above 28K, right? We got selling climax, which is the first sell-off in May. We got the secondary test here, which was in June, late June. And then we got in late July, the spring point, you know. This is actually textbook. And I can already tell you the massive amount of panic that there was at the spring point was, that's it, guys. Lower highs. It's over, you know, it's over. We're going to 20K and it's you know, it's over basically. This was not the case. We went to all-time highs in just a matter of a few months. So yeah, what if this were to happen? Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying this time is different. We got recession, we got interest rates, we got this, we got that. You know, this is like the .com bubble, right? Pretty interesting to see. You know, I see a couple of people already comparing this this to the Amazon chart. Okay, Amazon chart. If you take a look at Amazon back in the 2000s, in the .com bubble, you know, let's just zoom out here. It's pretty interesting to see this double top scenario. You know, very, very similar. Not the same, but very, very similar. Right, you got that double top here on Amazon, right? Slightly high double top, and yeah. If this were to be the case, you know, there is still a little bit of more downside here potentially. But anyway, overall, yeah, this is no selling level for me. It would be ideal. Let's see if we were to get a good entry. It's having a little bit of price action to the upside at this moment. I mean, my ideal entry would be, I mean, there's massive absorption sign right now, okay? Will there be another panic move down and then up? Yeah, I mean, like I said, when we're at a huge support level and we haven't broken through already, you know, when we break through a massive monthly support, you know, we need to break through fast. It needs to capitulate down to $14,000, $12,000. It needs to happen in hours. You know, there's in my opinion, there's just massive absorption here going at this moment, buying all of those panic sellers. I think that, you know, that is my personal opinion, of course. Anyway, let's go through the comment section. Got someone here in the comment section saying, Srinivas saying, Andy, Wyckoff spring accomplished, double bottom on the weekly. Hey, it's very, very possible. Thousands of BTC entering exchanges. Hey, yeah, I mean, this is the thing. We got the panic sellers selling to the whales, you know. I got wrecked accidentally. Ox the Doctor. Hey, man, stay safe. CZ wrecked FTX and BTC dumped. Yes, Game Pro. Imagine all of the people that, you know, all of this sell-off is people want liquidity right now. I tried to change some tokens on Uniswap, and the fees are absolutely crazy. They're going back up to $100. I've been swapping different altcoins on Uniswap, and it was just a couple of dollars just a few days ago. You know, it was really fun to buy, you know, some altcoins on Uniswap. Oh my goodness, the Ethereum blockchain is getting expensive again. It went all the way up to $100 just not long ago. I just checked. So yeah, gone up a lot. We need those L2 solutions. Elon Musk should buy FTX. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen. We live in a crazy world, so one tweet can do major power. Love your TA, Andy. NKS, thank you very much. So glad you're back. Need directions, bro. Hey, I mean, like I said, my ideal trade scenario, I know a lot of people want to try and rush in here for that potential, you know, Wyckoff spring point. You know, is this it? Are we having massive absorption? Yeah, I mean, I would too also. If I were to buy in here, I would put a small position. And all depending on what kind of movement down we have, and if we do recover, I will be adding to that position. It ain't looking bad. It ain't looking bad. Hopefully we are going to get that leg down again to 17.6, 17.8. You know, this is what usually happens with such a drop. You kind of want another test, or 618, or another slight test from the low, getting close to the low, and then a move back up. I mean, this is we talked about this scenario in today's live stream, right? We talked about this scenario, and it played out pretty good. I mean, I made some pretty nice gains on this. It went all the way up to 160% profit from my long trade here, and this was shared with the Telegram group, entering that long, okay, and telling to the community as soon as we were hitting this level, you know, that was an artificial pump short squeeze scenario. I'm said, hey guys, I'm mostly out of this trade right now, because it just wasn't. Yeah, this was a kind of a short squeeze bull trap, right, kind of scenario. Whoever shorted at 20,500, 20,000 range, you know, that was a very, very smart short position. That was mentioned also in today's live stream. We talked about that major 20,000, 20,100 being a strong resistance zone. Obviously, we did have that volatility move to the upside, but it was basically a shorting level. We actually went to the point of control from the volume traded the last, 7-8 days, which was pretty impressive. Just hit that point of control to the exact dollar and got that retracement. I mean, this was it was a shorting range. It was very, very fast. I don't like these fast trades. It was a decision moment, right, to jump into that short. But overall, it was a level. We were talking about the 20,100, 20,000, range. A quick leg up. Right. Do you think this is a Wyckoff accumulation and this is the spring point, or 12K is imminent? A lot of people calling for 15K. I'm going to say, I'm going to ask the community, actually. We've got over 1,000 people watching, so make sure to destroy the like button, guys. Be very much appreciated for this live stream now that we've got quite a lot of people with the volatility. I want to ask the community, is 14K imminent? Is it imminent in the coming weeks, guys? Let me know in the poll right now, okay? Is 14K Bitcoin imminent in the next coming weeks? And I would really like to know your opinion. Seb, thanks for joining the live stream. We got Dava, we got Pac-Man also here. Right, let's take a look. I want to take a look at the I think I've got no super chat, so yeah, we good here. Holy crap, I lost 10k. Andy says Samuka. Hey Samuka, how did you lose 10k? Wow, I mean, yeah, pretty aggressive, probably trying to catch the bottom or something like that. But yeah, I mean, only safe trade scenario, guys, that we talked about. If you take a look at today's live stream, I did get stopped out on a loss yesterday, but I'm definitely paid off 3 times my stop loss from yesterday. I'll tell you that as well. And this is the magic of good risk management, right? Stopped out yesterday from that potential long scenario. Talk about a long scenario exactly at this level to $20,000. Bang, we get the explosion, level to level. Don't get greedy. I said, hey, I'm out. To the Telegram group, to the community, I said, hey, I'm out from this trade. So yeah, if I don't know where I mean, it's really, I'm not sure if 10k was a small percentage of your capital or was it a large amount. I guess it's a large amount if you're saying it in the comment section, but stay safe, guys. Come on, being greedy, trying to catch these massive moves. I know it's, this is extremely dangerous, guys. There is a high probability you will lose money at the end of the day if you try to get into these massive volatile moves. So I'm in no trade at this moment. I'm in no trade, on Bitcoin or any altcoins at the moment. I'm happy with the trade that I took today. This was a pretty nice trade. Am I going to dive in? What shall I go? Where's the price going? No, absolutely not. I'm going to wait patiently to see what happens. But overall, I'm interested in longing this range, and I'm not going to jump now, and I'm not going to rush into if we start pumping from this level. Say if we're trading at 19k tomorrow morning, let it be. I want to be smart. I want to be, waiting for high probability scenario. Another test down to the range 618 from this level will give me a nice small stop loss, okay, just in case I am wrong and we do get that massive capitulation. And I don't want to short. I don't want to short here. I just don't want to short. We're at a support level, This is like saying, short here, right there, right? When you're losing the lows, we're at the support level and it's not breaking through for the moment. So yeah, shorting here is just very, very risky. Just imagine shorting here back in the summer of 2021. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So 12x my account, 2x my account. Thanks to your last video, says Ashden. Hey, absolutely phenomenal. This is what I love, Yesterday, it was a stop loss on me. I got stopped out. But, latest video was the one this morning, looking for that long scenario from 19,300 up to 20K. So I guess it was from there, or it was actually the short position, because we also talked about that level getting massively rejected. But yeah, if you made some gains, 2x your account. Wow, that is a lot. It takes me, how long did it take me? Almost about a year to 2x my account, okay? So that's extreme leverage that you're using there. You're risking more than 50% of your account if you're 2xing your account. Stay cautious, guys, with these doubling my account. I doubled my account. Yeah, this is, we need to take trading extremely seriously, because, the way I trade, I can't double an account in 1 month. It just doesn't happen. I'm happy to make, 10%, 15% on my account in 1 month. When likes fam, yes, smash up that like button. Over 1,000 people, absolutely crazy, guys. Destroy the like and subscribe if you wish. I do technical analysis on Bitcoin every single day. Some are good trades, some are good calls, some are bad ones. Most of the time they're good. You ask the community, most of the times are good. We had some pretty good altcoin calls the last few days. We had some, one was a stop loss from yesterday. We've been through that, guys. We need to be totally transparent. I'm not going to suddenly not talk about my losing trade. Yeah, absolutely, guys. We keep it transparent here. Keep it real. Need to trade on Arbitrum. Oh yeah, for the fees, right? Right, let me take a look at the comment section. Andy, I went at a 1000x on a Tether long, all thanks to Seb. Yes, Tether, what has happened to Tether? Has it gained value? Has it gone to 1.03 dollars? I'm long at 17,500. Hey, yeah, pretty good. Let's see what happens. I would be a little bit safe. I would be protecting position. If we do take a look at the lower time frames, like I explained before, going to the 3-minute chart, 5-minute chart, what we have here is, classic volume trade, right? Where we break structure. We have a large amount of consolidation with this amount of volume. We get this drop over here with a large amount of volume. Guess what? This is a barrier right now. This 18,500 range is a huge barrier. And you can see it with the price action. You can see it here and you can see it here. So the likely scenario is to get that drop, to get close again to the $17,000 range. Now, this is the moment I'll be interested for potentially for a long. But this is actually a shorting range at this moment. looking at volume, right? Volume ranges, exhaustion, following the trend. So yeah. Andy, what is your thoughts on copy trading? Yeah, I think copy trading is... I know the fees are expensive. I know it's a little bit weird. I've tried it. I haven't tried it making an account, but this is something I'm going to consider in the near future. But I know there's some weird stuff going on with fees, and the trades are not properly executed. I got Chris Stewart here. Over 90% of Andy's trades win. Use same amount with good risk and we win. Hey, Chris Stewart, absolutely phenomenal. Getting a comment like this is the kind of comments that I absolutely love. Thank you for that kind comment. But yeah, this is the thing. You can't risk 10% from your account on a trade, and then risk 20, and then risk 2. I keep it in between the 0.5 and 2% range, right? A 2% trade of my capital is going to be an aggressive trade, but I usually keep it in the 1% range, right? It might be 0.5, it might be 1, it might be 1.5 of my capital. 2% trade would be a big trade. But obviously, I do understand people that have a $5,000 account. 1% is $50. You're like, come on, I'm not going to risk $50 with a $5,000 account. I'm going to risk $1,000 or $2,000. But yeah, I know this happened to me. I've lost so much money like that. But this is the way to grow your account. Risk $50, risk $100 if you've got a $5,000 account. Then you can consistently make good trades, good decisions, good nice stop loss. You are very loved, Emmanuel. Thank you. Hi, Andy. I want to make money spot trading. Should I buy ADA at this price? Please advise. You are a bright guy. Angel, thank you very much for the kind words. Yep, percentage R is the key. Ratio moves. So ADA, yeah. I mean, if you thoroughly believe in the project in ADA, stay cautious, guys. If you buying spot, okay, if you are buying spot, I know ADA potentially has a bright future, okay? We don't 100% know, but ADA went through a cycle already, okay? It went through that cycle in 2017. It went all the way up to $1, and it went down to 2-3 cents for a long time. 2018 and 2019, 2020. So yeah, it came back up though. It came back up from the ashes, right? I think this is ADA is one of those cryptos that will do that again. Of course, if you're buying at these levels, expect lower. If you buy at 38 cents or 36 cents, it goes to 30 cents or 25 cents. Make sure to, if you strongly believe in the project, dollar cost average, I would say it would be the best option. And it's just probably going to take a couple of years, guys, till we have a massive hype recovery. The next thing, the next internet thing again, which would be the blockchain and cryptocurrency. It's just going to take a long time, guys. So be patient if you're buying spot trading. Just be patient. You are very, very, very loved by the Lord Jesus Christ. I got Emmanuel here with Jesus Christ as on the picture in the comment section. Thanks a lot for the content. Watch. Thanks a lot for watch every day. Says Mezema. Yo, hey, thank you very much. I need to check out BNB. Let's check out BNB right away. Check out BNB. What's going on? Ooh. BNB got a massive hit. Wow, it did have a massive speculation pump. I didn't actually check the BNB chart, but wow, it got a massive bounce from this $330 range. But this is just massive volatility. I think there was just massive speculation on this bounce as CZ Binance, was gonna take over FTX. I mean, it's pretty fun, guys. If you jump into Twitter right now, it's just it's an absolute shit show. It's just, the battle that there is in between Sam from FTX and CZ Binance was insane, the last couple of days. Now, and then the latest news, since the latest tweet a few hours ago, from CZ Binance was that they're going to take over FTX, saying, we are the cryptocurrency king exchange. And what happened? But Binance coin had a massive pump. Even the FTX token got a pump. It was pretty entertaining. We need to be cautious trading these. These are big whales. They are big players in the game. Massive big billionaires. The largest exchange, Binance, and Sam from FTX. These people will move the market if they're going to have a battle, as you can see on the chart. So, Andy, is it a good time for buy XRP and Algorand, says GamePro. Hey, Algorand is another massive crypto project. Algorand L1 projects, yeah, definitely. Definitely on speculation on buying some of these altcoins. Algorand, yeah, Algorand is a massive beast. Big companies behind this project, and basically we are at the bear market levels from the last cycle. So yeah, why not? I mean, why not? GamePro, XRP. I've never been a fan of XRP, so I just don't like XRP. I'm not going to buy XRP. Do I buy now? Says KB. Hey, don't. Do a little bit of research, can lower come, but yeah, I'm definitely buying Bitcoin at these levels, no doubt. I will be buying today or tomorrow a bit of Bitcoin spot, Bitcoin at this level. Binance taking over direct competitor FTX, less decentralization. I mean, crazy. I need a new wife so I can sell hers for Algorand. CZ is Satoshi. Well, he definitely has, a lot of power, and to move the markets, absolutely crazy. I'm currently in no trade scenario. Looking, that is my next thing, guys. Like I said, if this support is not broken at this moment, in between today and tomorrow, hey, expect a pretty nice bouncer. When we hold a support level, and we do not capitulate on the first attempt, that bounce is real. So we could expect a couple of $1,000 pump in the next coming days if we were not to break in between today and tomorrow, right? Today and tomorrow, we need to break through this level, because a support level that is so strong for a multi-monthly support level, once it's broken, it needs to break fast and with a large amount of volume. And that is not happening at this moment. We've been dancing around this support now for over 5 months, and I'm just tired of this support not being broken. If it doesn't get broken right now, it's going to be an absolutely massive pumpy action scenario in the next coming months. And that's what, I will be looking for those longs, guys. You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for that 618 test, or the test of 17k levels. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. But overall, this wick with this amount of volume, it's telling me that the potential absorption here is very, very real. So, I'm interested in potentially longing here this level as a swing failure pattern. Of course, I would be doing that on Bybit. Bybit is my number one cryptocurrency exchange, guys. Remember, Bybit has an insane bonus right now, which is $30,000 worth of rewards. Okay, once you sign up with the link, this is another way to support the channel, of course. But this bonus, I'm not sure how long this bonus is going to be for, but this is the largest bonus that they have done ever. I've never seen such a huge amount of bonus, adding to your deposit. Of course, once you sign up in the link in the description, you go to the rewards hub, and basically on the rewards hub, you will have all of these different tabs on Bybit to claim this bonus, which is absolutely insane. I wasn't expecting a $30,000 bonus. I thought $4,000 bonus was already high, but $30,000, hey, I might open a couple of accounts and try and claim some of that bonus, because that is trading bonus basically. Short incoming for Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we are gonna, like I explained. This level should be falling off from this resistance zone. Why is this such a huge level? Well, basically because of the volume, right? We got nice big volume candlesticks at this range that is holding as resistance. This green large volume on the 3-minute chart, big volume down. The ideal thing would be testing here the low $17,000 levels. It's just very likely to happen in the next coming minutes, potentially. Murai, thanks for the super chat. If CZ is buying FTX, wouldn't FTT token go to 0? Would that be the easiest short of all time? I wouldn't be sure about that. If CZ buys FTX, the FTT token, I think he'll probably try and recover the market if he were to buy it. What a massive drop. This was absolutely crazy. 70% drop in less than 2 days. Wow, absolutely crazy. The short was from 22 for FTT. Yeah, exactly. That short position was, we were already talking about that. I made a video. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday's video? I made a video 2 days ago, talking about this scenario on the FTX token. I was starting to see some tweets from other influencers, from CZ Binance, and it's talking about that FTX exchange was insolvent and all of that. We must have heard it. You're hearing it everywhere right now, but there wasn't much people talking about it 2 days ago. We were still trading at $22 when we talked about that from FTX exchange. You can speculate that news before it gets to the herd of people, because this is just a massive panic sell-off, and people liquidating, people wanting to withdraw all of their funds from FTX. This is going to have a massive liquidity crunch, and you could have speculated on that short. Of course, I don't really trade based on news and fundamentals, but sometimes they're the biggest moves that you can get into, and I do know Mariella, one of my moderators, got into a cheeky short position from FTX. So she must have made some pretty nice gains on this fundamental news. Long Chiliz from 0.19. You're the best. Love from India. Chiliz analysis, please, as Football World Cup in this month. Oh yeah. We might see some speculation on Chiliz, as most of these sport tokens, football tokens, are built on the Chiliz blockchain. We got Barcelona token, we got. I'm not sure if the country tokens are done yet or anything, but there might be something that might be quite hypey on Chiliz. And someone said here, long Chiliz from 19% level. What's a major daily level that we have here? Stay cautious. Massive swing failure pattern here just yesterday on the daily. That was crazy. Claimed the highs, failed, breakout. Massive shorting opportunity. Longed at this level, stay cautious. Stay a little bit cautious at the moment. What can I say of Chiliz? Let's go to the 3-day chart. Let's get this out of the way. I would like to think that this was the bottom here back in June of this year. You know, World Cup could bring massive speculation. You can see that failed daily breakout from these lower highs. So that is a failed breakout from the last lower high range, right? But what can you see here? You can see this price action, you can see this price action, and you can see this price action. You know, potential inverted head and shoulder scenario here. It did fail though. It's a failed breakout right over here. You can have another test and potentially break. But yeah, I'm not sure if... I have no idea about Chiliz news. I mean, I would like to go to the website, to the Telegram, and see what's going on with Chiliz. But with the World Cup coming, yeah, if they start tokenization, you know, making tokenization of the countries, and you know, getting massive publicity and marketing out there, yeah, I mean, you could see a massive big hype on this if this inverted head and shoulder were to play out, you know, from this descending neckline. Pretty interesting to see. You know, this is the moment we want to get excited, right? When the markets are absolutely capitulating and there's massive fear. Bro, we have nothing but... Bro, we have nothing but failed breakouts. Yeah, exactly. This is why I'm not a breakout trader, because it's all over the market. Breakout trading is not the thing in crypto, unfortunately. You know, we've broken out the lows from June of this year. We broke below 17.6k. Are you going to short this breakout? Oof. Not me. Andy, should I buy now? Spot buying, I think it's always good to spot buy, you know, during the bear market, you know. Can we go lower? Yes. Will I buy lower? Absolutely. You know, I will buy Bitcoin, you know, at these levels. Absolutely. Tomorrow, very likely. I will show the community what I bought on Bitcoin, but I'm going to buy definitely. Below 20k, yeah, buying aggressively. I'm a big holder in Algorand. I believe it is a good one. Yeah, massive investors, big names behind Algorand. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. So crypto is in control by CZ and Sam. No, it's not in control by them. But they have such a, you know, these are two of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges. And if they start, freezing withdrawals, for example, on FTX, and, you know, attacking each other, it's going to have a massive bearish effect on markets. But definitely not. They do not have control of you know, especially not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the number one. Decentralization. You know, Bitcoin, no matter what volatility Bitcoin goes through with, it will recover from the ashes. If it's 15k, 14k, or 10k, it doesn't matter. You know, the bigger the FUD they make on Bitcoin, the cheaper you're gonna potentially buy it. Crypto liquidated the 100 BTC trade. Yeah, I did. Yeah. They make these kind of trades, and I don't on the channel. You know the deal. I don't do those trades on the channel. You know, if I enter a long or a short, I say, hey, my stop loss is above this wick or below this wick or whatever. You know, I'm really quite tight on stop loss. I got stopped out from a trade yesterday, and the stop loss was so small that, you know, with the long trade that I made today, I made 3 times my stop loss, because yeah, I mean, it was just a really good, nice trade. You know, the trade that I entered here, it was higher than expected, but even better. And the short trade, the long trade that I took here from this 20,600 range, you know, I got stopped out immediately from the low. Stopped out. It was a small stop loss. And yeah, I mean, this is the thing. And if I am trading with the same amount of percentage, you know, and I enter a trade here, right? And my stop loss is here, below this wick, and I take profits all the way up here, you know, just see the distance of my stop loss from my entry point stop loss from my entry point right there. Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see the amount of stop losses, you know, that I can, you know, I got stopped out yesterday. Today, hey, I covered and made profits from that stop loss. And, you know, you can see I'm not inventing this. You know, I show it on the live stream yesterday, and I showed the scenario. I jumped into that trade after the live stream because I was looking for that low to be taken, guys. I was looking for the low. And just when I finished the live stream, in less than half an hour, we took the low. That was what I was waiting for that long trade. Like I said, right now, hey, I want to look for longs. At this range, I'm looking for longs. We go down here to test 17.5, 17.3. Yeah, this is going to be a good level for me to have a relatively nice stop loss from my entry point. Because if that bounce happens and we do go to $20,000 in the next coming days, well, you get the deal. You know, my stop loss is going to be, you know, insignificant from the amount of gains that I can have. This is what we try to teach every time on the live streams. Andy, do you live off crypto trading? Well, partially yes. But of course, there is YouTube, there is affiliates. There's I have different sources of income. Okay, I do have liquidity pools on some different decentralized exchanges where I do get a percentage every. I do get some every day, but I don't withdraw them till the end of the month. But partially, yes. You know, not 100% all, but yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. It's 20 past 10 here. You know the deal, what I am looking for here. Let's see if we do get that secondary drop, you know, and have a nice risk to reward trade. Okay, if it's stopped out, then yes, it's not the end of the world. We're having good risk management here, guys. Don't rush into trades. Stay cautious with high leverage. I got some people in the comment section saying, hey, I lost 10K today, or this and the other. Yeah, stay cautious, guys. Stay cautious. Yeah, I lost 10K here from Samuka. Sorry to hear that, my man. Hopefully it was a small percentage of your account or something, or just stay cautious. Do you take profits from crypto to your bank account, or do you invest more and more? I change them to stable coins. I change a lot of them to US dollar. I only put about 20% of my income in the bank account here in Spain. Yeah, because it's just not probably too much information I'm giving out here to so many people. But basically I try not to I keep it decentralized. There are some people that over the counter get cash for crypto. I'll probably be in jail tomorrow. No, only joking. I was 180% in profit on FTT short, but got greedy. Hey, no worries, my man. You got greedy, but you made some profits, I guess. Anyway, tax rent in 3-2. Yes, I'm Spanish. Soy español. Call the Moon got liquidated. A few people were longing. Swing long, looking for those swing longs. But yeah, it didn't happen. Bro, I'm 16 and I bought Bitcoin today with a loan from my dad and lost $600. Hey, stay chilled. You know, you're just gonna have to go through the crypto winter, my man. Smash the like button. We don't want you in jail. No, but don't think that's going to happen. I made £100 from £2, then lost it all. Call the Moon, what's up, my man? Got Carl here in the comment section. Cayman Island is your friend. Yeah, probably. Spain is not. Spain is absolutely awful with tax and everything. It's just very, very bad. So yeah. Andy, I wish I had a wife to give her to as a gift. I entered FTT at 19, exit at 12, then longed it all. Wow, if you longed at 12, well then, yeah, that was not a great idea, because the FTT token, basically the FTT token went all the way down to $3. So yeah, it was a very, I mean, this was, we don't want to try and catch a falling knife on the situation here on the FTX token. Just ended my stream, said Carl from the Moon had a stream also. I actually got that information from Carl the Moon on Twitter. We talked about this. On this video, where I actually saw his tweet from a couple of days ago, where he did talk about the rumor of Alameda Research is bankrupt, which Alameda is the ones running the FTX exchange also. So got the info from him, and we were still trading at $22. Right. Carl the Moon is a good singer. Yes, he is. Right, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Been here for over an hour, I think. And stay cautious. You know the deal. Is the bottom in? Is this going to be a swing failure? This is very much similar to what happened here back in the summer of 2021, where those lows have been claimed several times. Is this time going to be the same? For the moment, we got that failed breakdown from the lows from June, which is at 17.6. Does this mean that this is going to be a spring point from a Wyckoff accumulation schematic? Hey, I mean, it could potentially happen, but we know there's a lot of fear in the market, But for the moment, this is absorbing. We are absorbing. When we have in such a big support level, not being broken here straight through, there is that high possibility that this is getting absorbed, and it might be a spring point from a Wyckoff accumulation schematic. Right, let's take a look at the super chat here right away. I got a super chat here somewhere. In the comment section, I got someone saying that I've got a super chat. I can't find the super chat. Where is it? Let me know. Mods, where is the super chat? Where's the super chat? Let me know, guys. Where is the super chat? Yeah, all those super chats have been checked. I got my mods asking here about the super chat. The Tech Hiladi super chat has been checked. About Chiliz, the one from Mirai also about FTX also has been checked. Yeah, no super chat, guys. Quit it with the flags. BTC is about to get a bounce, says Sean Jayan. Yeah. Right, guys, check out the poll. I got over 1,000 votes on this poll, and it is 14k Bitcoin imminent in the coming weeks. And we got, wow, this is an absolute battle. We got over 1,000 votes, and it's 51% of people say yes, 14k Bitcoin is imminent in the coming weeks. What a battle. What a battle. Yeah. I'm just checking the poll right now. Qcoin worst exchange bought FTT when it was 3 on Q was filled as 5 unavailable. Well, I don't understand that. Yes, possible spring. I'm long, says Sam. Kick Pac-Man. No, Pac-Man is going to be a good moderator. This is why we got him in. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I am very much interested in this being a potential spring point here on the Wyckoff accumulation schematic. This is the moment where most of the people are bearish, are fearful, and, it's the possibility of a potential spring point. If we do get that leg down, it's going to give us a potential better entry and better risk management. This is not going to be my plan. I will have a stop loss below the wick if I enter a trade here. We do not want a massive capitulation or adding to my long position So, so my liquidation price goes lower and lower, and then finally going to have that massive wick to burn my entire account. No, if I enter a trade, I'm going to have my stop loss a few dollars, maybe $100 below the wick or so. If we do get that leg down, I'm stopped out. That's it. Tomorrow's another trading day. But I'm not going to be adding to that trade, because you know the deal. We could drop, and it can exterminate my account, guys. You know the deal. We need to be cautious. We want to try and have good risk management. Remember that deal that Bybit has got now, guys. Take advantage. If you haven't got an account on Bybit is not as fishy as some other ones. I mean, we have seen huge problems. I've been trading on Bybit for the last few years. No problems at all. Huge amount of liquidity. They have an insane bonus reward right now. And definitely want to claim that bonus with the link down below in the description, okay? Over $30,000 in rewards claimed at the rewards hub on Bybit. You just take a few minutes to sign up, guys. The link is down below in the description. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news, technical analysis ideas, and I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Very likely. I'm actually traveling. I'm going to Dubai tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to manage to make a video. I'll probably do a video in the airport, but I'm going to Dubai tomorrow, so it's going to be very hard for me. But you know the deal. What scenario I am looking here on Bitcoin. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this technical analysis and successful trades like the one that we did provide today on the live stream, from that pump from $19,300 to $20,000, a trade that I took, not financial advice, of course, only trades that I take here on the channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you for smashing the like button, and I'll see you in the next one.